people across Pennsylvania have been asking me a simple question. Why am I running for governor? After all, I'm not a politician, and that's precisely the point. I think the last thing Pennsylvania can afford is another politician who doesn't know what he is doing. Where have the politicians led Pennsylvania? Today we have higher unemployment and lower job growth than most. Our schools rank in the bottom half despite spending more per child than almost any other state. Our taxes are high, we pay more at the gas pump, and our children are dying from heroin. The only thing we seem to lead the nation in is politicians going to jail. My grandfather arrived in Philadelphia penniless, but believed with hard work one could get ahead and pursue the American dream. I share that belief. My father taught me that one could achieve anything with a good education, a dream not affordable today for too many Pennsylvania families, and something I want to change. Following my father's advice and following a calling to serve, I went to West Point. There I learned about duty, honor, and service to our country. One of my proudest moments was being handed my diploma by President Ronald Reagan. It was also there I met my wife, Dawn, who helped shatter barriers by becoming one of the first women to ever graduate from West Point. I went on to serve in the Field Artillery and as a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne, much of it stationed in Europe during the Cold War with the Soviet Union. The time I spent serving America is an honor I will never forget, and as governor of Pennsylvania, I will never forget the gratitude and obligations we owe every veteran who has served our nation. After my military service, I continued my education, using every penny I had saved to get my master's in business administration from Harvard. There, I learned critical insights and best practices for finding efficiencies, increasing productivity, and creating jobs and opportunities, a skill set that will be invaluable in helping Pennsylvania do more with less, bring innovative solutions to decade-old problems, and help Pennsylvania attract new companies to invest here. I then went to work for one of the world's most respected business consulting firms and stayed for nearly 25 years. I was on the front line solving complex problems for some of America's largest companies and organizations. I also became a national expert on how we can make quality healthcare more affordable for more families. And believe me, Obamacare was never the answer. Like so many others, my roots in Pennsylvania run deep. My wife, Dawn, and I have lived in the same Pittsburgh house for over 20 years, the home where together we've raised our 5 daughters. And we have the same hopes and dreams for our children as you do for yours. But you and I both know that we're never going to solve Pennsylvania's biggest problems and give our children the future they deserve right here by leaving it in the hands of the same politicians who have failed us time and time again. And that's exactly why I'm running for governor.